20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things you did not do than the things you did do. Hi, I'm Coach Erica from Pittsburgh Fit with your PF Go workout for today. We're gonna go ahead and start off with 2 rounds of PVC Passthroughs, PVC Good Mornings, and PVC Lateral Hops. So you're gonna take a nice wide grip on the PVC, you're gonna keep your arms straight, and you're gonna let that PVC go around your head, try to get to your back, and then come back over. Only go as far as your shoulders allow. So if you have really tight shoulders, maybe you're not going all the way over, that's okay. Try widening your hands or just limiting that range of motion. After 10, you're gonna go ahead and drop that PVC down onto the back of your shoulders for 10 PVC pipe Good Mornings. So you're gonna bring your feet underneath your hips, you're gonna have a slight bend in the knees just so you're not locking out your legs. You're gonna push your hips back, get a nice stretch in the hamstrings, and then squeeze your butt to stand back up. See how Grace is keeping her back nice and flat? That is what I want you to try and do. Keep your back nice and flat so you get that stretch in your hamstrings. After that, you're gonna set the PVC down to the ground. You're gonna stand next to it. You're gonna jump laterally over the PVC and back over. You're gonna do this 10 times. I want you to do this 10 times each side. So it'll end up being 20 total. Now, if you don't feel comfortable jumping over the PVC pipe, you can always pick a spot on the ground and do that instead. Also, you can also step over if you don't feel comfortable jumping. You're gonna go through that one more time through, and then we're gonna move our way over to some dead bugs, air squats, and walking lunges. So dead bugs, you're gonna come on down to the ground. You're gonna have your knees bent in a 90 degrees. You're gonna have your shoulder blades off the ground. Opposite arm, opposite leg, move down towards the ground, pause for a second, and then come right back up. What I want you to pay attention to are that even though 2 limbs are moving, 2 limbs are not moving, okay? That's just as important as the 2 limbs that are moving. So 2 limbs move at a time while 2 limbs are completely still. You're gonna do 10 total or 10 on each side for 20 total. Okay, and then you're gonna move on to 10 air squats. So you're going to widen your feet a little bit for those Good Mornings. We had our feet right underneath your hips. You're gonna take a little tiny step out for your air squats. You're gonna sit your butt back, push your knees out, and sit into 10 beautiful air squats. After that, we're gonna move on to walking lunges. For the walking lunge, I want you to pay attention to make sure that both legs are working. We take a step out with one leg, and then we drive out of that back leg and pull ourselves forward with the front leg. Both legs should be working whenever we do the walking lunge. The front leg is pulling us forward, the back leg is pushing us forward. You're gonna go through that one more time before we move on to our strength for today. For our strength for today, we have 4 sets for quality, not for time, for quality. We are going to be doing some vertical ring rows or L-sit pull-ups. So the vertical ring row, we'll go over that in class, but instead of laying at a diagonal, you're gonna be sitting up straight and you're gonna be pulling yourself up rather than pulling up to your chest. So it's gonna look more like a pull-up rather than a traditional ring row. And if you do have pull-ups, you're gonna be hanging out in an L-sit position with your legs up, and you're gonna do pull-ups from there. Or you can also do bent over rows. We will do bent over rows with a single dumbbell today. You're gonna hinge at the hips, back is nice and flat, pull that dumbbell up to the bottom of your chest, and lower down with control. Now, if you're doing ring rows, you're gonna do 5 to 10. If you're doing sit-ups, you'll do 3 to 5. If you're doing bent over rows, you're going to do 10 to 15. Then we have our jumping air squats to a plate. We're gonna be doing 12 of these. So you're gonna have a plate out in front of you. You're gonna sit down into a beautiful air squat. I want you to know that the air squat is the more important piece of this here. You're gonna sit down to an air squat, and then you're gonna jump onto that plate. We're looking for power out of that air squat to get to the plate. This is one movement, one fluid movement, not 2 movements. Okay? If you have any knee injuries or you're not feel comfortable jumping, we can also do air squats as well. We could also weight these as well if you needed to. We're gonna do that 4 times through, and then you can rest as needed between each set. Now let's move on to our workout for today. Our workout for today is 5 rounds, 4 times. So this, we're trying to speed up a little bit. We are going for time here. You have 30 tuck-ups, 20 single dumbbell back rack walking lunges, and then some calories of cardio either on the bike or the rower. So we'll start with the tuck-ups. You're gonna lay down onto the ground, and in this position, you're gonna pull your chest and knees in together in one fluid movement. What I don't wanna see is that your chest comes up, then your legs come up, or your legs come up, and then your chest comes up. It should be one fluid movement, just like Grace is demonstrating right there. Nice job. Then After that, you're gonna get into 20 walking lunges. You're gonna take the dumbbell, you're gonna put it on the back of you, so it's gonna be on the back of your neck there, resting on your shoulders. And you're gonna continue doing those walking lunges, just like we did in the warm-up, making sure both legs are working, not just one or the other. After that, you're gonna jump onto a bike or rower for calories of cardio. We have either 10 for guys, 8 for ladies. What we're looking for here is I want you guys moving fast. The tuck-ups and the walking lunges are gonna be a little bit slower. The calories of cardio is where you can go fast and really push the pace in this workout. Have a great workout, have a great day.